It is no longer news that marrying for a dead person is part of the African culture. This is one of the cultures that needs to be reconsidered or totally abolished. I am one of those people that are against this culture completely. Marrying for a dead man in Igbo land is not a new thing. There are so many families where we have women living in the family that were married for the dead, and they are having children, and those children are also part of the family. So this brings me to one of my recent videos where I said I have a video I am going to be sharing with you guys. When I talked about marrying for the dead in that video, so many of you told me that I don't know what I'm saying, that I am still a young girl. How am I supposed to come and talk about Igbo tradition or African culture? But today, as you can see, I am on my way to an autonomous community in Awka North local government area, Mbako precisely. So today, we are not visiting this community just because I love traveling or because I love moving around. But I am visiting this community because I want to go and meet one of the victims of this tradition. She is a young lady that was married for the dead. I am already close to her shop, in as much as I didn't tell her that I'm coming, but I know where she stays. Behold the beautiful lady we have come to see. She has seen my car. Can you see her pointing at me? Oh my God, that her smile is everything. And the way she has left everything she was doing to run down to me simply tells it all. This simply means that she is so familiar with me, and her smile always melts my heart. I wonder how this lady still smiles. So this is her shop, and these are her children. This is her first daughter, and she still have a little baby. And then this is her shop. You can see me trying to look at this baby because it is sick, and I just got the information on getting to this place. So this is where she does her business. This is where she sells. The look on my face will tell you that I was disappointed with what I was seeing in that shop, because there is nothing in this shop. Man, you guys, this woman is truly a very strong woman. This shop was set up for her, I think about 2 years ago. With the little I can afford, I was able to set up this shop, and she has been doing this business. But at this point, you can see there is nothing serious in this shop anymore, because she cannot afford to raise her children alone just from this shop. I was so disappointed, even with the way I was looking around. Everywhere was almost empty, just tissues, biscuits, and sachet water. Is this what she is going to use to raise her 5 children? I still remember when my mom gave her that freezer when we renovated our family house. So she is now taking us to her house, because that is where I'm going to be interviewing her, so that we get to know more about her, and just so you guys can also see for yourselves what I was talking about. So let's go. And it took me a very long time to convince her to film this video. And I'm so excited that finally she has invited me for us to film the video. So we just got to her compound. That little hut you are looking at is her house. I'm so excited that I am here finally to film this video. This is her house. This is where she stays with her children. Welcome. How are you? Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to this video. This is one of the most difficult videos I am ever going to film on this channel. You see guys, sorry for the interruption. This is one of the most difficult videos I'm ever going to film on this channel, but today I am happy to be filming this video. My name is Sandra if you're just meeting me for the first time, and I'm a Nigerian YouTuber based in Awka, Anambra State, Nigeria. But right now I am currently filming from Mbako, Anambra State. If you are in Anambra State, I think Mbako is an autonomous community in Awka North local government area. So I am here to see a widow with 4 children. This said widow has been under my care for over 2 years now, let me put it like that. And then her story is one story I promised to share on this channel. Recently I promised you guys I'm going to be bringing a story about a woman that was married for the dead, and then she came into the family to mourn as a widow, and then started having children in the name of the dead man. And now a man in the family took over her, taking care of her. At the end of the day, the same man died. She still had to go through the mourning process again for that second man. And at the end of it all, not like she has a share in the man's property, she also lost some of her own late husband's property, which whom he did not even know in person, to the family members. So this is why I am here to record this video, because when I said that in one of my videos that it's also part of the Igbo culture to marry for the dead, some people attacked me. Some even sent me messages that Sandra, such a thing never existed in all their years. You know, one thing is for you to be an Igbo person, another thing is for you to have experienced or have heard the history of this our culture. So I am not saying that this is general, but at least I have seen over 20 people that were married for a late person. Okay, so just so that the lineage will not close up. So this one is the one close to me, and that is why I am bringing it to the channel. Even before I started my YouTube channel, this little boy I'm carrying now, if you're close to me, if you've been following up on my status, maybe one of these days you must have seen his picture. Okay, because I met him even when he was still very, very small. So that's why we have this closeness and familiarity, and this is a face that he sees like all the time, because they've been under my care for over 2 years now. Okay, so I'm going to be allowing the mother, the woman, to air her own opinion. But before then, I am here to also show you guys where she's currently living and her life as at this moment that we are filming this video. The clip you just watched is her shop where she's doing business, and that shop was set up about how many years ago? How many years now? Shop, how long? Okay, about a few years ago for her, by the grace of God. Then John Sandra Foundation has not even been registered. So, and if you look at that shop, you will see that all the things in that shop put together is not up to 15,000 naira. Yes, and this is the area I just need help and support. But before I get to that, let me start by showing you guys the environment where she stays, her house. I'm currently filming from her house, and this house, I remember I painted this house when her husband died. I mean the man that the man no Kuchilie now, the man that was taking care of her when she was brought into the family. Yeah, this was painted last year August when the man died, and the man that was taking care of her died. The man that, you know, through the man she had these children through him. So when the man died, that was when we painted this place. I was the one that did this painting just so that this place would look good for her to be able to host people and mourn her husband. So let me show you guys around and then bring her to come and speak to her. I'm sorry this video is going to be a little bit long, but please watch till the end so that you will be convinced that there is a culture like that. It is not a family thing, because I've actually tried to interview some elders concerning this issue too. It's not it is not a family thing. It's something that they do in many other villages, not just here. Okay, when a man dies, they marry in the name of the man. They marry in the name of the man just so the lineage will not close. So stay tuned and enjoy the rest of the video. So guys, this is the house. Before I proceed to showing you guys every other place, all these jobs done up here where you can see block is courtesy of John Sandra Foundation. That was when the roof was almost falling off. The house is a mud house. This house was built as a mud house, but we tried to cement it for her. We cemented it and put this paint, and with the help of that man that was taking care of her when she was married into the family, the house was being maintained. This painting was done when the man that was taking care of her died. Just so you confirm what I'm saying, can you guys see? The house is a mud house. It's a mud house that was plastered with cement. So that is the house. My problem is not the fact that it's a mud house, but my problem is that every 3 months we come to patch this particular house. We come to patch just so that the house will not fall down. This is the environment. That's her toilet. That's their toilet and their bathroom. So that's their toilet. Sit here. This part is their toilet where they go to toilet and bath. I think that's their toilet and bath. Oh yeah, turn to me. So this is the house. This is the house. You can see how old the roof is. And so this is where she's currently living with her children. And these are her children. Okay. This is where they are cooking, and this is her children. Yeah. These are her children. We did this one last year August. This one was done. This place was cemented last year August during the This particular place was cemented last year August during the burial of that man that was taking care of her when she was married into the family. And so this is her house. I'm going to be going inside. Let me show you guys the inside, what it looks like. So this is the house. I think this is the entrance. This is the entrance of the house. So this is what the house looks like when you come inside. This is what the house looks like. This foam was bought last year. I was the one, after one of my visits, that was when I got this foam. So this is where she's staying with her 5 children. Yes, this is where she's staying, currently staying with her 5 children. And this roof is seriously leaking. The roof is seriously leaking. Okay, the roof is seriously leaking. This is her place where she's staying with her 5 children. So this is also another part of the house. It's a 2-room. It's a 2-room. If you watch, this cement work here is still very new. We were the one that did this cement work to support the roof when we changed her roof, because initially the roof was directly, I told you guys that she has been under my care for 2 to 3 years now, and initially the roof was directly on top of this mud house. So we decided to put cement and block round just so the roof will still be strong. But if you watch, the house is already breaking. Nobody knows what will happen the next minute. This is it. Can you guys see the mud inside? And this is it. So this is where she is currently staying with her children. So you guys, these are her children. This is her first son. He was a twin, right? And one of the twins fell inside a well and died. I still remember when that one happened. This is the second one. The third one is not here. Blessing. Blessing Anoreba. This is the fourth one, and that's the last baby of the house. So these are her children. I'm done showing you guys the environment. I'm going to currently call her to come so that me and her will have a heart-to-heart talk, and she will share her story with you guys, how she was married, how they even managed to convince her to. In fact, I'll just be asking her questions and she will be answering us. So let's just dive into the video without wasting. I'm sweating. You guys don't mind me. I'm sweating. So I'm going to be asking her questions, and then we answer the question. She will answer us and share her story with us. So let's go into the video. So guys, it's time for her to tell us her brief story. She will be speaking in Igbo while I interpret in English for the benefit of those of you that don't understand Igbo. Yeah. So go ahead, Father. She said her name is Stella and Chebe. These are your children. Okay. She said these are her children. When we met and you told me your story, you told me that you were married for a dead person.
Yes.
I'll be asking her questions because I don't know if she does not know how to express it. I'll be asking her questions. I'll be asking her questions and she will be answering me. So, and when you came into the family, as in, you already know, and you don't know the man, as in, you have never seen him. Even till now, as in, you've never seen his picture, or you don't know how he looks like. The man, the man that you are married to. Okay, but I know Menana and nobody. You did the normal tradition as a widow, and you started living in the family. Okay. So now, the family. When you came into the family, how did they treat you? Okay. Now in Neteginomas. And I heard that now 8 plots of land your husband didn't. 8 plots of land that her husband left behind. Her late husband, the very first husband that she was married for, they sold the 8 plots of land. I mean the family members, and no one is remaining. From Enugu State. Yes, I don't Enugu State. And your parents, are they aware that you're being married for the dead? Hammer. Okay. And the Hakwete. Okay. Then he wasn't changed. When they were selling those your husband's land, why did they not say let them give you small money? Maybe to start business, or maybe to build you a house? From you were telling them to give you small money from the money of the land, but they did not agree. And until they sold the 8 plots of land. You guys, man, I wish I can film this video because I'm getting highly emotional right now. Because I can understand, and the same man that sold all the land is still the same man that was sleeping with you, and you have all these children. And you did not go to school, Abby?
I go to school.
Which level?
Finish secondary school.
You finished secondary school?
Yes.
And up till now, the man did not open any bank account for you?
No.
The man did not open any bank account for you?
No.
Maybe to put some money there for you and your children?
No, he didn't put anything.
You know, open anything. It is well. Many guys. It is well. Okay, I heard that this same man built upstairs for his wife.
Yes.
His main wife that he married.
Yes.
And he also built some other houses.
Yes.
And he was doing business.
Yes.
So his own job is just to come and sleep with you and you have children.
Yes.
Okay. It is well. You guys, I still want to ask her another question. Okay, now, what is the age gap between you and that man that was taking care of you? Because I learned that the man's first daughter is above 40 now.
Yes.
The man's first daughter is above 40, and he's still the one that has these children for you.
Yes.
In the name of that dead man. Okay, so you are here now in the name of that dead man. Yes. That you have never seen.
Yes.
Okay. Anyways, I thank God that I met you. And I thank God that when I heard your story, I could not sleep. And I came, even before this baby was born, this particular one. We have been like family because she is from my mom's village. Like, where this thing is happening is my mom's village. You all know that my mom is from Mbako. So it's just like family. So her story is one story that breaks my heart anytime I remember it, because being married for a dead person, you came into the family to mourn a man you never knew, you've never seen all your life as a widow, and now they give you a man. Okay, now when you came into the family, did you want to take care of you? Like, when you came into the family, is it the family that gave you that old man to be taking care of you?
Yes, sir.
They did not allow you to choose somebody you want. They did not allow you to choose anybody you want.
Yes.
Okay, it must be that man, that old man. Okay. Then you guys, it is well. Okay, and that man comes to sleep with you inside this house.
Yes.
Inside this house I just saw now. That is where he slept with you to have all these children.
Yes.
Inside this house. On top of, without from all those places I was seeing.
Yes.
You have been through a lot. You are just this very strong woman. You know, sometimes when we're saying that we're passing through things in life, by the time you see people, imagine the psychological effect of this whole thing now on this young lady, because I believe she's still a young woman. She's still very young. It's just the kind of suffer and lifestyle she's been subjected to that made her look that maybe this mature. She's still a very small girl. Look at her children now. Only God knows how old she was when they married her into the family. Only God knows. Only God knows. These are things that when I sit on my own and begin to analyze, I'll be like, no, I must interview this lady publicly, so that those of you that are arguing that such a thing does not exist will see that it actually do exist. I remember having an interview with some old men recently, and I'm going to bring it to the channel. I remember having an interview with some old men, why they have to marry for the dead. I remember what they are. The only excuse they gave me is only for their own selfish reasons. They don't care how the woman feels. Even the parents allowing their child to be married for a dead, I don't get it. I don't understand it. Me, I am totally standing against this tradition because I don't like it. I don't support it. So imagine their own reason. When I interviewed those old men, the only reason they gave me was that they needed, so that the lineage will not close. Is that enough reason for somebody to get married to a dead man? Somebody he has never seen. Anyways, because this is my, how will I put it, ukunem, I will say that it is to my own advantage, because at the end of the day, I got to know about this story and I get to share it publicly for everyone to see and know that this kind of things happen in the country. Okay, now, I have another question for you. That man, all those land, that man only, all those land that he was selling belonged to your late husband, that first husband, Abby, yes, that they married you for, the dead one. Did they show you where they buried the man?
No show me anything.
You don't know where the man is buried?
Yeah.
Up till now, you have never seen the man in picture.
The second one or the first?
The first one.
Mm.
You don't know. You can imagine the first or second. Not like you got married and your husband died and you decided to remarry. This one is you got married to a dead person that you've never seen, and now they forcefully gave you a man that must be the one to take care of you. Did you try to say no when they were telling you that that old man will be the one taking care of you?
No.
Because you cannot say no. And oh God, how will I say this now? Okay, that man that was taking care of you, did he by any means try to build a house for you?
No.
He did not. And even the one you said he started, after selling 8 plots of land,
Never finish him.
you know, finish him. I'll show you guys the particular house they were building for her after selling 8 plots of land. To me, I know that in this community, if you sell 1 plot of land or 2 plots of land, it will be enough for you to finish a building. But you sold the 8 plots of land that the dead husband left behind before he died. The dead man she was married for, left behind for her. As if you knew they were going to marry a wife for him. You sold the 8 plots of land, and mind no let you build at least a better house for this woman and her children. You could not build a better house. You could not build at least 2 bedroom, 3 bedroom, and remove her maybe out of this mud house that is about to fall. Even me that I'm sitting here, I'm scared. If breeze is blowing, it will look as if the house will fall. If you watch, each time I visit you, I'm always outside because I'm scared. I don't know if the house will fall. And you sleep here every night with your children. If you push the wall of this house, it's shaking, you guys. And she sleeps here every night with her children, these innocent children. Okay, so this means that now your children now, they don't know like who their father is.
I know.
They don't know. And you just born them and that is it.
Yeah.
Okay, where is your other child? The other smaller one, the girl?
He's not around.
It's not around. You gave her out to somebody.
Yes.
Kai, that baby is still too tender. How old is she?
3 years.
Less than 3 years and you gave her out to somebody. You did not even tell me that one. You should have told me first before giving her out to somebody. Don't give her another child out though.
Yeah.
Yeah? How many of them are going to school now? I remember 2 that we are paying their school fees.
Only 2 days.
Only 2. The other one have not started.
No.
How much do you pay for rent in that your shop?
36,000.
A year, 36,000 a year. Because all I can see there is bread and pure water. 100 naira bread, pure water. And that oil that my mom gave you.
Yeah.
Because I remember my mom gave you oil. That's the one you are selling.
Yes.
I'm heartbroken, you guys. I am seriously heartbroken. God. Anyways, I'll have to pause now. Let me show you guys the house that they are building for her that they are yet to finish. That woman that I normally call you with my number told me that every time you lock yourself inside and you cry. Every time you lock yourself inside and you are crying. Why? You are a woman of prayer and you think God will abandon you. God will never abandon you. I will do the one I can. Thank God that you have accepted to film this video. You guys, it took me over 2 years out from day one that I started YouTube. Since over 1 year now, I'm begging her, let us film this video. You will get help. Like, let us just film the video. So that whoever that God lays it in her heart, in their hearts to support her will do, or will support her. But she refused. That is how strong she is. She's another strong woman I know in this world. When she had this last baby, she almost died. I know what she went through because I witnessed. She almost died. But thank God for her life. And she's a woman of prayer. Like, it's okay. Oh, clean your tears. Oh, man, you guys, this is not why we are here. And they sold 8 plots of land, and conscience did not let them at least give this woman a roof or maybe a better business. Those 8 plots of land will run into millions of naira. If you had used at least 1 million to establish her, even if it's 500,000, even 200,000, so that at least she can be doing business and be feeding these children. Recently, this one fainted. This one here fainted at school, right? And was taken to the hospital. They said deficiency, meaning they are not eating well. Every time she calls me, I do my best. Anytime she runs to me, I do my best. Recently, she visited my house. I give her some money. So let me show you guys the house so that I'll just get going because it's quite getting late. I've spent like quite some time here. So let me show you guys the house, the level of the house that they are building for her. So this is the house that they said they were building for her, that they could not finish over how many years now. This is the house. It's just right behind her main building. This is where she's living, and this is her house, the one that they are building for her, that they are yet to finish. This is it. I don't know if I can go inside. Cover myself with the blood of Jesus. This is the house. This is the inside. This is the house. So that's the house, you guys. That's the house. So you guys have seen the house and the one she's living in. I just want to personally plead for help and support. Stella Bia, I just want to personally plead for help and support for this young woman here. If God lays it in your heart to support her, anyhow, God lays it in your heart, please kindly do so. My plan is to maybe rent her an apartment somewhere else so that this old house will not fall on top of her or her children, please. So my mission is to help her at least boost her business a little bit so that she can be taking care of her children. At least I think her primary need now is food, what to feed her children with, and again at least get a better apartment. If we cannot afford to finish that house that the man was building, that he left, that he could not finish building with 8 plots of land that he sold, let us at least support her and let her live here with her children to a better apartment. At least help her pay the rent and help her support her business. Yes, before I forget, so on behalf of John Sandra Foundation, I am here to present to her a token just to support your business. Thank you very much. You will get good tell me when you're at your shop. So this is just a token from John Sandra Foundation to her so that she can use it and start up something and support her business. At least it will be useful for her, even if it's to buy some other things to stock up her shop while we wait for God to turn around her story. Thank you. So you guys, I'm currently done here and I'm about to leave. I came with Sammy and Danny. That's Danny. Say hi now. He's sad. I just be crying. And the reason why I bring them to this kind of place, and especially when I'm going for this kind of work, is just so that they see what people are going through in life, so that whatever they have, they appreciate it. Thank you so much, you guys, for watching the video. Don't forget to comment, share, like, share this video, subscribe, and if the Lord lays it in your heart to support this lady and her children, please do so, because she is not getting help from any other angle. She has been my responsibility for the past 2 to 3 years now, let me be honest. So I'm about to go and drop her off again at her shop, because that's where I picked her up from before I brought her to her house here. This is her house, and this is her husband's family house. Yeah, so I'll catch up with you guys in my next video. If God lays it in your heart to support her, please do so. We have our GoFundMe account for the foundation in my description box, and we also have a bank account for the foundation. You can reach me out for the bank account, or you can donate via the GoFundMe account, okay? And I'll also try to open a bank account for her, because she does not have a bank account now. She's passing through the process of getting her national ID card. The last time she visited her card, that was the reason why she came. So as soon as she's done with that, I'll open a bank account directly for her. So please, if God lays it in your heart, what we gave her is just a token of 100,000, and if God lays it in your heart to support her in any way, please do that. I believe that that money will go a long way in setting up her business, at least, you know, putting some things in her shop so that she can sell and make some more gain. Yes, so thank you so much, you guys, for watching. And to those of us that we are saying that there is no such tradition, marrying for the dead, you guys can see that this beautiful woman here was married for the dead, and all those children you saw in the video, we are also children of a dead man that has never seen these children, and the children have never seen them. It's such a pity that we find ourselves in such a place, let me put it like that. So sometimes when you're considering your family's lineage, also consider what you have to put people go through, what you have to put people through when you expose them to such kind of lifestyle. Look at her now, nobody's taking care of her. The man taking care of her has died too, sold 8 plots of land and died, and she's here alone, the one taking care of every of her child, with that business that is as good as nothing, and that there is nothing in that shop. So when we are thinking about family lineage and what how much we want to retain our family lineage, let us also make provision for that woman we are bringing into that family. So I'll see you guys in my next video.